Protection breaks down and time runs out. Down goes Rodgers, and now Rodgers sits down. And he's coming out of the game.
Stephen A., how devastating is this for the New York Jets?
Well, their season is over as far as I'm concerned. Would they still have an opportunity to make the playoffs? I think that's a huge question mark, too. It's shaky. It's not a foregone conclusion that it's over, but it's very, very up in the air right now. That's where I would be, but that's how devastating this is. And remember, they lost Testaverde.
1999, second quarter.
1999, that's right. Lost Chad Pennington years ago as well. And now this. So naturally, the Jets fans that I know, we're cursed, we're cursed, we're cursed. That's all they keep saying. And this morning, I really don't blame them for feeling that way.
And it's so, I don't know how would you explain it or describe it, is that but Vinny Testaverde was on the field for the coin toss.
Wow. Yes, he was.
And so this is, look, there's a lot been going on, and they're talking about the offensive line. This was a three-step drop. Yeah. The tackles are taught to cut, to get Leonard Floyd's hands down. So Rodgers on the third step, that back foot hit, he has to let the ball go or throw it away. Because in the process of Dwayne Brown cutting, okay, he gets Leonard Floyd's hands down, Leonard Floyd gets up, Aaron Rodgers holds on to the ball. That's what caused it. That was not the offensive line's fault. That was on Aaron. He has to let that ball go. 3 steps, he looks to his right. You can't come back because the guy's done gotten up off the turf, and he's going to get you. And that's what happens. But why are we surprised that older quarterbacks get hurt? Look at what happened to Peyton Manning. 2014, what did he do? He tore his quad. Look at Drew Brees. What did he have? Rotator cuff, plantar fasciitis. In 2015, Peyton Manning, plantar fasciitis. Brett Favre. Old people get hurt. Not football players, old people in life get hurt. So I don't think we should be surprised, although we're hurt and saddened, not only for Aaron Rodgers, but for the team and for the Jets fans. This is, I mean, people make it seem like, well, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that it happened 4 plays into his career with the Jets. But we shouldn't be surprised older quarterbacks get hurt when they get hit.
How surprised should we be that Aaron Rodgers committed that kind of mistake that ultimately led to this injury?
Well, I think the thing is that anytime a quarterback gets sacked, we automatically assume it's on the offensive line because their job is to protect the quarterback, and if the quarterback get hit, we blame the offensive line. But on this situation, that's a 3-step drop. If you go back and you watch the replay, Dwayne Brown chops because he's doing everything he can to make sure Leonard Floyd doesn't jump up and bat the ball down. See, this ball's supposed to go. You can't pat it on a 3-step drop because Leonard Floyd done gotten up off the ground. Even if he was on the ground, all Dwayne Brown has to do is to try to make Leonard Floyd put his hands down so he doesn't jump up and bat the ball down. That's what they're doing on both sides because the defense played outstanding last night. The best player on the field for the Jets was Josh Allen. As great as Zach Wilson played, and he played well after he made that one mistake, the best player for the Jets was Josh Allen. And this has been a reoccurring theme over the last half of last season and coming into this season.
Can I just say one thing before we get into it? Because we're going to dive into all the angles. I just want to pause. Obviously, he's the oldest active player, Aaron Rodgers, at 39. I understand your sentiment. I understand age and all of it. Shannon, this is still shocking and devastating.
Yes.
This was the story of the offseason. We were so excited to see this resurgence of the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers pulling the Peyton Manning, the Tom Brady. I mean, that this is just potentially over. It's crushing.
Well,
I turned on the game. I'm like, this can't be real. This isn't actually happening.
4 plays in.
I think the suddenness is what's so shocking. If this happened the 5th, 6th, 7th game of the season, are we surprised?
No.
Because he's an older quarterback. Look at Peyton. Look at Drew Brees.
That was off a hit while he was throwing.
Right.
Stephen A., you expected to see Aaron Rodgers deep into the playoffs. Come on.
But what I'm saying to you is this. What he's talking about, Molly, is this. Again, the suddenness, 4 plays into his career, game 1.
Yeah.
But if this had happened in the middle of the season, you're not going to be shocked. You'll be disappointed.
Right.
You'll be like this. You look at the Jets and be like, damn, y'all can't catch a break.
Shannon Sharpe is absolutely right. I don't think he's trying to take away from how devastating an injury this is. I don't think he's trying to take away anything from Aaron Rodgers. All he's pointing out, as someone who's played in the NFL and knows what it's like to get injured, is that 40-year-olds playing football isn't normal. Tom Brady made it seem like it was normal, but he's an exception. He played and stayed healthy until he was 45. Shannon and Stephen A. also pointed out that the reason it was so shocking was because it was sudden. It happened 4 snaps into week 1, and Aaron Rodgers is on the New York Jets. Molly even proved their point when she said it was the story of the offseason, and that's what made it so devastating and shocking. If this was week 11 and Aaron Rodgers never left Green Bay, it wouldn't be as shocking. It would still be disappointing, and we'd still feel for Aaron Rodgers, but it wouldn't be so sudden and devastating. That's all Shannon Sharpe was saying. But that's all I have for this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. How will the Jets do without Aaron Rodgers? And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more content just like this, and I will see you in the next upload.